Good morning. Yeah, well, we're outside the reception of the campsite. I'm just setting off on a cycle. I'm going to take you down the beaches, Juno Beach where we are, down into Saint-Aubin Beach, down to Ouistreham. So give you a chance to have a look at the area where we're staying. So I hope you enjoy. Right, so the first thing I'm showing you is the church at Saint-Aubin-sur-Mer where we're staying. We did try and go into this church, but it seems to be locked up, so I can't really tell you much about it other than it's a beautiful looking church, quite a big church as well. I'm just going to turn right now and head down towards the town. It's a lovely sunny morning. It's a little bit on the coolish side at the moment, but it is only 7:30. So here we are in the town. Just turn right. We've got shops down there, shops behind me. Typical Norman architecture with the mock wood. Some further in the countryside have real wood, what we'd call Tudor style. With this beautiful sandstone. The beach here at Saint-Aubin, Juno Beach. You can see some of the flags and things paying tribute to the Normandy landings. I'll turn around, get a good view. Wait all day for a dustbin wagon. Two come at once. Right, let's head down the beach. And the beach down to my left is, and a part of that beach was where an American pilot crash landed his plane back in 1944. I'll show you some photographs of that. Quite interesting because it's like a then and now photograph. You can see some of the buildings on my right here as they were then and as they are now. I have to say most of the time not much has changed. So we're coming into the town of Lion-sur-Mer, and we're now on Sword Beach. Lampposts. You see the commemorative banners. These are all over the Normandy beaches areas and inland as well. So places such as Pegasus Bridge and stuff like that. And they commemorate the World War II heroes. It's not every one of them who were killed in action. Some went on to survive the war. But these have been up since the 75th anniversary 3 years ago. And I think you find down in this part of France particularly that the Norman people are so grateful to the Allied forces, who came and rescued them. And I'll just turn away now from the beach for a brief moment. And we'll head down to the next town, which is Luc-sur-Mer. Right, just coming into next town along the coast is Luc-sur-Mer. Thank you. Pretty little town, this one, a little bit bigger than Langroom. Just gone through. Again, you've got the commemorative banners up, and each one tells you which regiment. 46 Marine Commandos. They were mainly involved on the landing at this particular part of the Sword Beach. The buildings you see on the right, nothing much has changed. In fact, it's fascinating to walk past them, and on some of them you can see all the pop marks from the shooting that took place back then, 1944. Lots of nice cafes, restaurants and bars, and I'm just going to head onto the left there, because the good thing about France is that it has an excellent cycle route network. And some of them are in absolute pristine condition, like this one here, fairly new. You get a mix of old railway lines converted into what they call voiverts, greenways as we call them. So right on the front here, and we'll continue down the beaches down to Lion-sur-Mer. Right, still on the cycle route. The little green tank on your left tells you that we're coming in to Lion-sur-Mer on Sword Beach. Again, more commemorations, monuments. Really do the people of Normandy do take D-Day and June 6th, really take it seriously to the hearts. on this part of Sword Beach, most of the commemorative banners you see on the street, on the lampposts, Norwegian soldiers. Obviously they came over on the landing craft onto this part of the beach, Sword Beach. There's a smattering of French soldiers as well, because it was an Allied effort. Right, we're back on a beachside cycle path, and we're just coming up to the statue monument of Piper Bill Millin. You can just see there on the right hand side. Some of you may have seen on the history channels this famous Scotsman, Piper Bill Millin. The story is that on D-Day, 6th of June 1944, on this sector of Sword Beach, as the Scots have done for generations, the Brigadier Lord Lovat, Chief of the 1st Special Service Brigade, also Chief, Highlands Chief, ordered his personal piper, Bill Millin, to pipe his commandos ashore. Above the roar of the battle came the skirl of liberation, with a piper leading the way. They both entered in the legend. Wow. Wow. I don't know if you can hear in the background, you can hear a piper.
C'est là-bas qu'il faut prendre la photo, il y a Peter Band qui...
Ah,
Écoutez, il est là,
on la plage.
Il est là-bas, au plein milieu de la mer.
Ah, la mer.
Oui.
Oh, I'll go down.
Ok.
Merci beaucoup.
De rien.
Yeah, the kind Frenchman there just said Piper's down on the beach. Let's see if we can find him. Well, I don't really can make out just there. There he is, look. Piper. Wow, that sent shivers up my spine, I tell you. Yeah, just on the left there, another monument, this time to the French commando Kiefer, the leader of the French army in this area. And there's actually some areas, some stones here where some of the French soldiers have been laid to rest. There's about half a dozen or so. It's a very nice, peaceful little garden. Yeah, we're just coming up to the ferry port at Ouistreham. You might just be able to make out on the left the funnels of the ferry, getting ready to head back to England, to Portsmouth. But just coming up here, it's more of an interest to us motorhome people, is this really nice air. It's an overnight, you can camp overnight here. And there is a charge for this. I think the last one we looked at of this particular type, it was €13 per night, and you have the facilities, fresh water, grey waste, and your black waste, all there for €13 right outside the ferry port. A great place if you're getting the morning ferry or the early, the early ferry back to England, or you've just come over and you want to stay and have a look at Ouistreham, which I have to say most people, and myself included, tend not to do. It's just natural that you come over on the ferry or even the train, the Eurotunnel, and you just head off to your destination. And often you don't take time, people don't take time to have a look at what the ferry port town has to offer. So we're just on the edge of the port area, and I'll take you through Ouistreham and show you what Ouistreham has to offer. These cycle signs. So if you're doing the cycle routes around France, you'll come across these green signs, and these indicate that you're on a cycle route, and pretty much like they are at home, you could be on a designated cycle route with its own asphalt surface or a rough surface, or you could be on a small road which is part of a cycle route, or indeed even on a disused railway line or canal towpath. Just in an area where the fish market is. The trawler there just come in and it's been unloaded straight off there, straight onto the little fish market there for today's trading. You can't really get any fresher than that. This area here is the port area. On the left is the Con Canal, which this is at the estuary of the canal, and this goes obviously all the way to Con, but just a few miles inland it comes to the famous Pegasus Bridge area, just down there at Benouville. Here we are in the centre of Ouistreham. The Hotel de Ville just in front of me there. Very old town. A lot of it intact from the Second World War. It's another motorhome park here at Lion-sur-Mer, similar to the one down at Ouistreham. €13 overnight, all the services. Just behind Def Left's motorhome there, British plates, and it's a rental, interestingly enough. I have a feeling they might have rented that over here. As them plates he's got on seem to be kind of stuck on. Might be wrong, I don't know. We just passed this statue of Bill Millin, and we have now got a full pipe band coming our way. To say that was really emotional to see that. Brought tears to my eyes. I'm not even Scottish. What a tribute to our boys. Came up off this beach behind me. Yeah, so back in Saint-Aubin-sur-Mer. Some 20 miles behind us. Looks like I've avoided the rain for now. We're just a mile or so to go back to the campsite. Right, we're just approaching the entrance to campsite, Côte de Nacre. This cul-de-sac, residential cul-de-sac. Campsite Côte de Nacre is owned by the Sandia Group, which is mainly French, made up of French campsites. As you approach the campsite, here you just turn right where the dustbin truck is going in that little turning circle, and you park up and go to reception. Thank you. Thank you very much. So you're checking at reception there. To the left here you've got the social area, swimming pool, and just in front of us there is a superette. supermarket. There's also a laundry up there. I'll just take you around the touring pitch area. So this is where most of the touring pitches are. It does have mobile homes, as you can see there, just to the right. And then you got the first of the shower box. We've got an Elson point here to the left. And then more into the area of where the different types of caravans are. Quite a big site. Yeah, mainly, in fact, they're all grass pitches. Unfortunately, the one what we're on is not the best. Right, so that's his little tour round. Just ahead there in front, there's the secondary shower block, the older one. Again, which I have to say is not the best. But anyway, that's a little look around Côte de Nacre, on the Côte de Nacre in Normandy.